Hey there, guapo. This is Proffsi. Welcome back. I normally don't splurge on a game, especially one that's still pre-alpha or early release or whatever you want to call it, but I saw this Ludoria and it piqued my interest. It's currently like $19.99 on the Steam store page, but I'm in the mood. But I'm going to show you this. I've been playing around with it a little bit. It's pretty fun. We'll call this Prolandia. So one of the things about this game is that it has all of the things that you really enjoy about games like Subnautica or any other game where you're exploring, you know, and looking at different creatures, seeing what their stats are, but also their stats change per creature, so there are some common ones and some epic ones, and they're all very interesting. It's still early access, so you can see there's a few glitches here. This guy's floating above the surface, and the UI was a little late in loading there, but it's pretty. I like it. Look at those god rays. Well, I am the chosen one. I will lead this land to glory. You start off with two things in your inventory, and how you access that is you hold down the right mouse button and you get this sort of cool circly thing. That's your inventory. You got a main base and a what do you call it? A fabricator. And you can rotate it about 90 degrees, hitting R. You can cancel that by tapping the right mouse button again. And what you end up needing to do is gather resources. And gathering resources is the top option there, and you can gather them from pretty far away. Like I can already start getting stuff from this tree. Raw wood. Great. And a mana herb. More herbs. And what do you use this stuff for? Well, building things, but that's not I don't think that's the main focus of the game, right? It's this nice hybrid between building, exploring, and then one other really cool feature that I gotta show you. All these creatures are called Ludorams, and you can look at them and discover their qualities. Like this guy is a Drago Leaf Dragon, type 1, common. Alright, so they have types and stuff, and you're thinking, oh, surely there's a point to all this. There is. Look at that. I scanned the Draco Leaf, and now I can be a Draco Leaf. It's awesome, and you can even fly. I'm doing it, Mom. I'm really doing it. So one of the things that becoming these creatures, these different creatures, affords you is, you know, things like I can really move around really fast here. I'm gonna come down here, turn back into a human, and I'm gonna place my base. Why? Right here, because what you end up needing a lot of is silicon and stone. Silicon only really you can only find that down at the beach. Not silicon, this is sand, and you can turn that into silicon, and you can turn silicon into glass. The way that you create stuff is through this fabricator here. So let's turn this around. We'll put it, I kind of want to make it level with the base, so let's drop that right there. Oh no. Early access, ladies and gentlemen, early access. Can I turn into my little dragon? I can. Fly. There we go. Did I save it? Fly. Fly. Yeah, here we go. You'll notice up at the top left of my screen there's a little timer. There's the clock, 15:14. That's just the global time, but there's a little clock icon underneath that, stopwatch icon underneath that, followed by like a bar. And that's the energy of this creature that I'm currently taking the form of. So once you run out of energy, you can't turn into them anymore. I found that out the hard way. There is a way to recharge the energy, though. Here we are. You have to, first you got to get inside there. You can't automatically. You got to build a door, and a door requires you to, let's see, door. See, it's titanium, iron, and glass blobs. Glass blobs require, where is it? Am I going right over it? Silicon. Another thing that they could improve is that you can't like craft oh, I leveled up multiple things at once. Can't like set them to be created. Got to do them one after the other. But once you do, you can come back over here, create other things which are subcomponents for even more things. So a door requires titanium iron, and I don't have any titanium or iron, but there's a go-to resource for all this stuff. All of it comes from stone, either pure stone or stone mixed with other things like herbs and wood. It might have been premature to put it all the way down at the bottom, but yeah, here's some stone. Get into gathering mode. Yeah, like I said, you could get it from pretty far away. Makes it nice and easy. There's some stone. Got some herbs, got some stone. Okay, and then it should be a simple matter to just fly right back down. Whee! Yeah, because your run speed is not too swift. I don't think you could take fall damage either. Boink. Here we go. So we need iron. Yep, see, blue herb and raw stone. Craft. No sound effects for the creation process yet. And what else do we need? Was it titanium? Titanium. Wood and stone. None of this really makes any sense. Doesn't have to. It's fun. Now we could go to general, door, create, poof. And that goes into your inventory. You just pull that up. There it is. And hold the left mouse button until it's there. Pretty awesome, am I right? So you go inside here. Oh, I hit a button that changed view. See? There we go. Alright, so let's turn that off. F turns on and off the flashlight. We got a central power unit with a readout right here. And these little guys right here, these little jars, they're like power outlets. So anything that you want to create that requires power, for instance, a Ludo cell, which is where you store and recharge your, I almost called them Zudomon, Ludo ROMs, that's right. You can do that there. Glass blob, carbon. Oh, look at that stone yet again. Now, level 3, coming along very nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more thing while we're here. We're gonna go down to power lines, because if you want to connect anything that runs on power to the power supply, you need these power lines. Some things you can position pretty close by and it's fine. There's these little yellow lines that'll appear. Let's see, I'll show you. Alright, so this, right, let me rotate it. There you can see the power line goes right to it, but if I pull this away, it's right about there. It's no Gouda. I don't want this right in the middle of the hallway though, do I? So I'm going to drop a power line right there, and that should connect right up, and it does. So to interact with most things, you hit R. I got this guy, he's running on E, so I'm going to put him in there. Now everything that I've collected or scanned should be here. This little spot right in the front is the spot that you put a creature in if you want to turn into that creature, right? So I'll show you. Pull this up. Now I can be a rock lobster. Oh, what can I do? Boom! Get out of the way! Oh. Let's do it again. Whoa! Oh, look at that. I didn't know that could happen. So you can terraform using the creatures. Awesome! I wonder what else you can do. Yeah, so like I said, the reason that I like this game is it's full of discovery, and I like these exploration games where there's discovery involved, right? Yeah, I mean, you can make all this shit over here. You can make your TVs and your wall chairs and your wall benches and da-da-da-da-da. And then you get a nice space here. You can extend the base out. You can make other little pods, have a nice bedroom, all that stuff. You can do that if that's your cup of tea. It's not really mine. I like exploring and seeing what kind of creatures exist. Like I said, it's still early, so I don't know what kind of... Whoa. What happened there? Oh, I turned into a rock lobster again. Oh yeah, and you can also, let's see, let's get out of this. And if you go to your personal little icon there, you can see what you got on you, what things you created that's on you, and you can also switch these guys out. So this guy's is... Okay, so I must have made earth, and if I pick that up, I'll be dropping down stone. Let's see what the Draco Wren does. Yeah. I guess he just flies. But doesn't he do something else? He's flying pretty fast, actually. Well, anyway, I'm going to leave it right there. This is a Proffsi first impression. And I like it. I recommend it. I'm not really sure if it's worth $20 yet. But I'm be real honest with you. This game came out, it says, yesterday, March 3rd. And I started to hit play in Steam. And before it played, it already patched. It was like a 27 megabyte patch. So they're working on it. They're working on it right now. And wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, so it might be very soon worth $20. Okay, there you go. This is Ludoria, and it's got a Proffsi thumbs up. All right, latest.